Oh, do we? We haven't got the time.
But we do have the date because it is Wednesday, the 24th of July, 2024.
That was a segue and a half, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, we're doing session 6 of Spelljammer. It has been 2 years since we played the first section.
85
Okay,
Peter is totally wearing his Future Guys t-shirt.
Good. At last.
It's not in any way hanging on the front of his shirt.
It's my new bib.
Because it's been 2 years, I do not realistically expect you to remember
Anything.
anything.
We were in a
Although
plaza.
that said, I will thank Ray for sending me his written up notes. Simply to confirm that we did only do 5 sessions rather than 6 sessions.
Really?
That briefly flummoxed me. And
Oh my
more
God,
broadly,
you
I
finished
thank
early.
you all for indulging my panic attack 2 weeks ago.
That's assuming that
That's
my
right.
notes were. I was there for all of them.
Does it matter?
At least as far as
2,
timing's going.
As long as something
3,
happened.
4, 5.
And then you
Yeah.
ended it.
Yep.
And
It's-
then
you only
the
had 5
appropriate
sessions.
point.
So, it's a Spelljammer campaign. You were working and bringing in rock to the asteroid space station, the Rock of Bral. After you delivered your goods, you went basically off shopping, and then went and watched the dinosaur races.
Yes, I
Shenanigans happened when a group of kidnappers used a flashbang to startle the dinosaurs and cause a stampede, all as a form of distraction for them trying to kidnap a young gnomish woman by the name of Miranda. You immediately set off in hot pursuit to try and return her from the kidnappers. You traced them to a warehouse in Lowtown, I think it was, of the Rock.
Where we murdered everything that moved.
Almost everything that
3
moved,
people
yes.
escaped, as I recall.
Yes.
Or at least one of them.
One of them, several of them tried to escape, and some of them actually did. That said, one of them, Yasha, was done in by Dave's character, who and
yep.
that came back to bite him when he
that's
turned out to
right.
be a revenant. And
That's I have a vague memory of this.
yes, Miranda.
We are getting ahead of ourselves though. Sequence
Yes.
of events.
Yes,
of
sequence of events
They escaped from the warehouse. Something.
from the warehouse. Miranda said that her father, which is Captain Forbisher, globe crafter, had disappeared while doing a test run with an experimental spacecraft. And she had come to the Rock to get adventurers to try and track him down and rescue him.
Because they're cheaper than people with actual qualifications.
Yeah, that's probably a fair assessment, although she was looking for people with a more broad grasp of weird crap and able to therefore flexibly deal with the unusual and unnatural. Anyway, you tried to track down the kidnappers by following them to the planet Predi. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, here it is. You made your way there. While you were going off to look up the headquarters of a criminal leader by the name of Liganom, you were ambushed by Yasha and a group of thugs that he had under his control. You beat them. There was a spectacular climax to that particular battle where he had run out of spells, basically tried with his last grasp of being holding his revenant body together, tried to attack and kill Albion with sheer physical brute sports.
Which is why I'm about half my hit points at the moment.
Well, at the very end, you, as I've listened to the recording, you spent a inspiration point, deftly stepped out of the way at the very last second. He kind of came screaming in, breaking up even as he approached you, and kind of did a very spectacular smear of flaming bones and body bits over a kind of a cone-shaped area just behind where you'd been standing, and stepped to one side.
There you go.
Now,
That was a damn fine end to that section.
yes, it was. It was particularly good. This is why I'm bringing it up. That was cool. Now, you had one guy called Carnegie who had seen the writing on the wall and had surrendered. The others had all been stupid and either already died or resisted when it was way past the point where they should have actually given up and surrendered as well. So you've got one captive. What in general would you like to do?
We're going to
now?
interrogate him.
Okay.
However,
However?
I know you said something. You said stuff about this, but I didn't quite pick it up. So, going back to the whole motivation here of these guys. So they kidnapped the gnomish girl, and that's because her father.
was working
As
on
a new engine.
a gnomish, devilishly clever gnomish.
So they were trying to get traction to get.
Non-magical.
Yes.
Now, how far did we get down that little pathway? We've found some culprits basically.
Mm-hmm. As
Did
I
we
recall,
rescue the gnomish daughter?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Sorry,
That
I know
was-
you said these things.
that was
She's
as
safe
far
in my
back
pocket.
as the fight at the warehouse in session 2, I think it
Yeah,
was.
sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be very careful
She
how hard I do it.
suspects.
She's a gnome. She's not a... What the hell are those guys called? Actually, they're gnomes too.
Sorry, could you clarify?
These are larger gnomes, though. These are D&D
I
gnomes.
was jokingly saying that Miranda is safe in my pocket, but I'd be very careful
Oh,
how
okay.
hard I pat.
No, sorry, I was trying to get what Peter was saying. He was thinking out loud, obviously.
Well, he was riffing off the same direction.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, cool. So yes, as I recall, she.
Can I send that to Urban without context? Okay, thank you.
It's perfect.
What he said he do open without context?
I didn't even realise they were sticking out like that.
Yeah,
That's,
it's great.
That's
You look
perfect.
like fucking flying nun gone wrong.
In Troll Hunters, they have Gnome Chomsky.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So sorry, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to get
Which, when they take
Okay.
I'm just
the
getting
gnomish hats
trying to
off,
get
they've got these bones.
to what we understand about what might be the
Yeah.
deeper story thread. So we know that they were trying to effectively
Kidnap her and use her as leverage against her
leverage is the
father.
word I was
If
trying
I'm
to look for.
remembering, simply going from what my notes are, and I'm not
Hmm.
sure if I've actually told you this, she suspects or has been told by them that they wanted to use her as leverage to get her father to agree to something. She suspects.
I know that
it is.
much, yeah.
I think she suspects that her father did not have actually the plans for the new drive
Yeah, I believe so.
that was used on here.
Oh no, actually, because
Now, I also have
Right,
no
but you can't take
idea
all of them.
whether or not I have mentioned this at all, but there is ongoing rumours that the dead magic zones out at the edge of this particular solar system are increasing in size and spreading, and multiple groups, or certainly this group is, and you can suspect that others might be interested as well in this new type of drive, because gnomes are known for their non-magical space drives.
Right. So this dead magic zone is what it sounds like in that it prevents magic from happening.
Yes,
Spelljammers
yes.
don't work in the
Now, dead magic zones and wild magic zones have been a long standing thing in Dungeons and Dragons, at least back until 2nd edition. In this particular case,
I'm a Spelljammer newbie, really. I don't really know any of that
oh,
stuff.
well, it's happened in non-Spelljammer stuff as well.
Anyway,
Basically, yeah,
Dead Magic Zone.
yeah. Now, they are rumoured to be. They exist. They are rumoured to be spreading.
Yeah, I'm just trying to comprehend what might be the broader story thread here. So up until now, we've been just chasing down these guys because they plotted, and we decided to intervene in this plot in to prevent it. And that's about the extent of our involvement and motivation.
In the sense that Miranda was also looking for adventurers to go and look for her father.
Okay.
She's also
because he's kidnapped.
Because he's well.
Oh yes. I mean that's all the motivation we're needing right now. Yeah. Right. I've caught up. I think. Oakley
Well,
Doakley.
admittedly, if you wanted to, you could say, okay, we've rescued you. Let's escort you to something like the Adventurers Guild, where they post up jobs, just like in the various mangas, both anime and comic book form over in Japanese
in
popular
RPG
culture,
Maker games,
and you can look for people willing to do this.
But regardless,
yeah,
That would be boring.
but we did it though, but we have not located and or rescued her father.
not
No.
yet,
As of
no.
this consequence, but we have chased these particular guys down to
We've
the
got
location.
to lead on the big bad. That's where we were going when we got
So-
shot by these assholes.
So we've got somewhere to go next.
Yes.
So it's not 5th edition anymore, it's
No.
2024 edition.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
don't
called D&D
don't
1 now.
Don't even think
Well,
about it. It's like Star
To be
Wars.
ruthlessly fair, 5th edition was called D&D Next. It's never officially been called 5e. That's something that the fans have glommed onto.
Yeah, 'cause
So,
they're
regardless of
saying-
the fact that it's always going to be D&D 1, we're going to be calling it either 5.5 or 6.
6th edition.
It is 6th? Okay.
It will be called 6th edition. And there's no point in calling it D&D 1.
What does that even mean?
Marketing
They've
idiots.
redone the-
call
They
it.
should
redone
just
the
call
rule
it
books.
D&D-X,
Yeah.
and then after that
Exactly.
it should be called X and X.
Are they still saying it's not open source anymore?
Probably.
Haven't heard.
Who knows? It's the only reason to do all this crap.
That's why everyone should move over to Pathfinder, the Linux of role-playing games. Now,
Okay.
No.
look at that look on your
I'm
face.
not learning a whole nother system.
Look at
Forget
that.
it. I'm
It's
too
basically third
I'm too old.
edition. It's third
not.
edition, you big
old.
winger.
It's not. What, Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Oh, we would love it, would we? No.
Third edition was kind of okay. Fourth edition somehow broke it, and I don't understand why, because it's essentially the same game mechanics.
No, it isn't. Fourth edition's way worse.
I
way
know,
different.
I know.
Way different.
I know
Fourth
it's
edition
like-
was very confusing.
That's with the one with all the cards
Yeah,
and all the
yeah.
special. Everyone had a special power,
Yeah, they took all the powers and turned them into cards. And,
And-
it was like,
and monsters came in. Those that were some kind of challenge, and minions, which were no challenge.
yeah, everything was one hit wonder except the stuff that wasn't. The stuff that wasn't was ridiculously powerful, irrespective of what sort of creature it was.
Anyway, it's over.
It's
It's
like
over now.
It's over. Yeah.
No, it's never.
It's over.
Now let's talk about Prometheus.
The-
I will deliberately
The PTSD will eventually resign.
It won't.
I will deliberately shitster and say that in 4th edition, the powers should have stacked and we should have been able to swap cards between players.
Oh, God. It would have been just chaos.
Yes.
What
It
is
would have
And
been wonderful.
how different would that have been to normal?
The problem is most of the powers were relied on other people doing other stuff, and it was like inserting jigsaw pieces into each other, and it never happened, or when it did happen, you weren't paying attention to realise it happened.
Anyway.
Putting jigsaw pieces into each other sounds really painful.
It does.
Yes.
Anyway,
And that is full.
so
And that was
we
how
just
the...
had a fight,
Yes.
and that was because we were on the way to somewhere and we got into
Yes.
vented on. Is that how it went?
Yes.
Now, where you were going was to one of the locations of the crime boss, Liganon, sorry. You've basically got two options, either his business location in town or his country estate.
I vaguely remember
I
this.
assume we're going to his business location in town, since that's where we got jumped.
We're going to go back to where we got jumped.
No, we're already at where we got jumped. We're going to the business location in town.
You're
We'll
still
jump on
currently
the way
standing.
there.
I have stopped time. You're currently standing in the middle of the street exactly after the fight ended at the end of last session.
Let's go.
You
through
must
the place.
decide right here, right now, what you're going to do. Are you going to interrogate Carnegie on the street
that's-
now?
Not
Are you-
on the street.
No, let's
Well,
do it
that,
on the
okay,
street.
that tosses off that option, doesn't it? And admittedly, it was a very stupid option, but I
Okay.
wasn't going to give it to you.
So where are we going to take this guy since we don't have a base of operations in this place?
We don't. We don't.
Do we have a ship?
You've got a ship. You got the Moonlighter.
Oh, we do have a ship. I thought we
Yes.
came here via liner or something.
No.
No, I
Virgil came here by
Oh, that's
liner.
right. We split up.
Yes, you split up.
to try and gain some intelligence.
Oh God, that's right. We had a plan. We had a devious
We
plan.
had a plan. Who
You had a
knows
devious
what
plan.
Now, does anyone
Okay.
need Healy Wheelies? Because I do.
Let's take him back to the ship.
Healy Wheelies.
Torture.
Healy
They
Wheely
die.
Woos.
That's a good question. Look for Healy Wheelies.
Healy Wheelies.
Torture him
All
times
we have to
50
do is
style.
sleep on our ship because I think
For
if
8
we
months.
follow,
One hit point per month.
if we're following 5th edition rules, then we
You
can't
can
heal
go and
everything.
expend hit dice, yes. Heal up, and then after a long rest or a short rest,
A long
you
rest.
get the hit dice back. Now I can't remember. Is it short? It's long. Okay.
I've
Oh,
got
that'll
cure.
do.
I've got cure.
Oh, look, if we're
Has
not
anyone
planning
got an
on
eraser?
going anywhere serious, then it's all right.
Let's take him back
And
to
or a
the
pencil.
ship. Let's take him back to the
Can't
ship.
say anything about that
To
pencil.
the ship.
And torture him some more. La 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 la.
Please,
la.
no.
Do you want me to?
No.
We
No,
take
I'll
him back
do
to
a
the
wounds
ship
on your day. What
and
is-
the boat
this
and
is
makes him a
how
cup
many
of
hit
tea.
points
That's
do you
enough
have?
torture for anyone.
I maximum 17. I currently have 10,
We tell him it's coffee.
so I need 7.
Okay. What about 1d8 plus 4?
Well, that sounds like it could be 7 or more.
Okay, roll. Do it.
I roll.
I will cure you.
There's a D.
That's taking one of my first.
Oh.
Exactly 7.
Oh.
Is that what you need?
Exactly 7, which is exactly what I need.
There you go.
Now, is there a razor within reach? There is now. Thank you.
So I've got 29 and my maximum is 33.
Mhm.
I have all my hit points apparently.
Well, if we just go back to the
No,
ship
it's
and
because
sleep, we will-
the
I'm
Revenant
calling
went
you, go
straight
back
for
to the-
me.
Yeah.
Go
I
back to the
was
ship and
fighting
sleep.
people. They were trying to stab me.
Well,
I killed.
I
two of them.
clearly failed, and it should be, I should be punished for it.
No, I'm just saying the points were distributed evenly.
Excellent.
I'm going back to the ship and sleeping.
Okay.
'cause it's easy.
Why do you need to? You've got like you only need like 4 hit points.
Well, isn't that what they were just saying? If you've only lost that many hit points, you go back.
You could take a short rest and get.
Okay, right.
And
Take a
get
short
4 hit
rest,
points.
girly man.
I'll take a short
I have
rest.
healed.
And I've healed.
Okay.
Okay, you've got to
Multiple
mark
stab
down you
wounds have
taking
been
a short
healed.
rest.
Where do I mark that? Sorry. I also need a pencil.
Yeah,
No,
you've got
use
it.
an indelible pen.
I've got one. So it's.
Get a
Big sharpie.
big calligraphy brush.
Oh yeah, that's even
This is
better.
a
One of those
design.
Japanese ones. Yeah.
Exactly.
What maximum
Culturally
points?
sophisticated. What are we
You don't need to
doing?
mark that you've taken a short rest. You
Taking
just mark
drugs
that-
or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, because you can only spend so many hit dice. So down here, it should be in here. Should be the information in here. Anyway, you'll be fine to take one, and you probably won't need to take any more before you take a long rest anyway. So it's whatever your hit dice is.
I've got,
Yeah,
I've got
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
written
yeah.
in
Well,
it.
no, no. If he's
I read it on my other
a
characters.
fighter,
Isn't
he
that
should
just
have
killing?
D10
Three
as his
hit
hit.
dice.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay.
Your level.
D10. Roll a d10,
It's basically just your level because that's your hit dice.
Yes.
and then you add something to it. You
3.
Con modifier.
Yeah, well, add your
Mon-
constitution to it.
mon-
Modify it to it.
5. Yeah. So
There you go.
done.
Now rub out your damage.
I've done so.
Done. Perfect. We're good.
I figured I'm a gigantic, great big
I've
hippo
seen
creature, so
attention to D&D
I should be able to
rules
shrug off damage
somewhere
pretty
around
easily
second
anyway.
edition. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but that's just getting old and curmudgeonly.
No, it's because I just didn't bother. I wasn't old and curmudgeonly when second edition came out, or third for that matter.
Do the thing, Julie.
I guess some of us are just born old.
I just moved away from D&D, and you know. that was
Therefore, it's
basically-
dead to you. You don't need to cooperate
don't-
with anyone ever again.
Wait, this is not about cooperation. It's about knowing things.
Okay, we should be used to the idea that the conversation's being provided from.
Don't want to do it anymore.
Knowing things is hard.
Don't care. Hate you.
Knowing things.
Don't make me know things. Is this guy a scientist? Yes, I'm a scientist.
I need my precious brain for important things.
Like not knowing stuff.
We used to have a student who used to get really, really cross if anybody knew more than she did.
Oh, Jesus.
God, no.
And can I tell you, there were a lot of books that could be written on stuff that she didn't know.
I was
I mean-
about to ask, but then I realised that was Stroud's student.
I mean, back in the basic set red box, I
The
basically
shaven monkey.
memorised the entire contents of
God.
that damn thing back in the day.
Mhm.
She was never my student.
Well, she eventually finished up at our school by swinging her bag at the head of secondary, and that didn't go down terribly.
Oh.
Takes all planets.
That's what we call a person.
We were really
Alright.
upset when she left.
Oh God!
Just really.
So, are we still taking this person back?
Well,
Yes,
that's what
we-
I want to.
I hope
That's
you're
what I
there.
want to know. Now,
Okay,
I
we're
do
gonna do
remember last time you said quite specifically your character is lawful good. She was not going to allow him to be tortured or killed outright after he had.
Oh, we
surrendered.
don't not torturing him.
So,
Am I lawful good?
I think.
I
so.
offer him a
Yeah.
cup of tea, which comes to the same.
I have charm person.
I have no alignment. I can torture everyone.
Let's charm him.
Let's torture them.
Let's charm him.
I'll torture you.
So I
while
presume
you
you're going to
charm
take
me.
him back to the Moonlighter and
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
interrogate him there.
He's
Yeah.
charming. The one charming you is now being tortured. Tell us everything. I'll torture him some more.
Okay.
Okay, so
No,
let
I
me
love
just.
you.
No,
It's an interesting tactic. Might even work.
okay.
I'm not
Now,
doing
I
it.
think
though.
it's about less than half a mile from where you are to back to the Moonlighter. I would say that it's probably the case that Yasha was so dreadfully eager to try and kill Alboin that he didn't actually wait for. As you were leaving the Moonlighter and heading off to Lignan's business address, he pounced on you as soon as possible. He had
Yeah,
literally no impulse control. So you're not going to be very far from your
Scream
ship.
and jump.
Basically,
Cool.
yeah. Basic Kazinti tactic. Scream and jump.
I love the fact that you knew exactly what I was referring to.
I watched Star Trek Lower Decks. I've researched the Kazinti, yes.
Have you read the Ringworld series?
Oh God.
First two.
Let's get on with the story.
No problem. Okay, so you are not far
By the way,
away
did you
from
know
the
all you are big
Moonlighter.
shoe size?
What stealth tactics, if any, are you going to use to cover up the fact that you're basically been in the middle of a brawl in the middle of the street and you're kidnapping somebody
Oh
in broad
yeah,
daylight?
that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? He's probably not exactly cooperative.
Actually, my last line is we retreat to the Moonlighter with the prisoner.
We could
Oh,
try,
okay. In that case, it's already happened.
I could try charming him right here, right now. Maybe
Okay.
he'll come back with us.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. You must make a wisdom saving throw, and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. Now, currently we're not fighting it,
Yeah.
but we are restraining them, so maybe that's considered the same thing.
I think.
He has surrendered, so I'd say those two would kind of cancel out. Disadvantage and
Okey-dokes.
advantage.
So then it's just a wisdom
Just a
saving
straight
throw
wisdom,
without
I think, yeah.
advantage.
Just let me find these stats.
No worries. Saving throws are always that one I can never remember how to do.
I figured the only thing that I could do to make it to help this person be more likely to spill their guts would be to stand there looking.
Vast amounts of intimidation.
Yeah, possibly.
Okay.
And if they knew the character well enough, they could probably tell him, "Yeah, just blow it out your ears, mate."
No, he just failed it. Nevertheless, it failed. He's a failure.
I can just assess.
He failed his wisdom saving
Yes,
throw.
that is correct. So he is charmed. What are the effects of charmed exactly?
Do you know what metal it's
No.
They consider the charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll probably go with you in that case, no problem. How long does it last for? I presume it's at least 10 minutes by concentration.
Duration 1 hour.
Oh, okay, that's no
Asking
problem.
pertinent questions.
That's more than enough to.
Tell us everything.
We've arranged for tea and cakes. Come along.
Okay.
Excellent. Now asking pertinent questions.
As we walk along, well, what questions are we asking?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, no.
I'm not the only one here who can have thoughts and ideas
And say things?
and say things.
Obviously.
Yeah, but let's face it, you really are the only one.
I could relay the thoughts through the power of my speech.
What do we need to know from this guy? We're like.
What do we need to know? So he's working for Jingo Bats. His name is Nog or something.
Mm.
Well, we don't know he's working for Lumnog. We just know he's working for Azog or whatever his name was, the guy who's trying to kill us all and is now dead. But he was working for Limnops.
Yes.
This is a goon working for the guy who just died, who is working for Lumnips.
We know Lumnip's name, which
Yes.
is not Lumnip.
What's his name?
The crime boss's name was Lignum.
Lignum.
Lignom. You know Lignom, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did.
And what do we want to find out about this Lignon?
Where's he hiding out? Where's he hanging out these days? Is he at his workplace of work or is he down at his mansion?
He was supposed to be out in the country townhouse. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
supposed to be some big wigs.
Maybe we'll drop by later, for more tea and cakes perhaps.
Okay, yeah.
Does he have any special guests there?
Yes, he's supposed to be having some big wigs coming in and doing some event or something. He said he didn't particularly. No, hold on a second. Sorry, scratch that last bit. He said he wanted the girl there by the time that his associates arrived.
Well, that guarantees the father will be there.
Where is the girl right now? With us?
She's with us.
No, she. Oh, depends on where you are. She and her guard, Barnabas, the mechanical gnome, were back on the ship.
Yeah, we're on the way there.
Yes, you specifically asked her to stay safely on the ship.
I thought we were on the ship now.
Well, we're on our way.
We're heading
Okay,
back.
okay.
We're having
And
a chat.
chatting on the
We're
way.
having a chat on the way to make
Okay.
best
On the
use
way.
of our hour.
So he doesn't go and freak out.
And plus, it's also like keeping them engaged while we're talking.
Yeah,
about
That's not
that.
freaking out.
No, just come on. Nice chat.
Whatever happened to that gnomish chap? The girl's father. I've lost track.
I don't know where he is. I know he's being kept captive. Lignon wanted his daughter to actually be brought here so she could be used as leverage against her father. But where the guy is, I don't know.
Maybe he'll be at the
He'll
estate
be at
with
the
with all the
estate.
bigwigs, perhaps. Seems plausible. We may well go by later. Catch up.
Say hello.
Make sure he's being kept well.
Talk over old times. Sweet people.
Okay, just a second. Let me just quickly type this up. Father, on my back to ship.
When we get him to the ship, we'll
What
stick him in
was the
brig.
spell that you
Yes.
cast?
Charm person.
Cast.
So now
Telling us
magically
to
we
keep
are
him
not at the
safe
ship.
because we
Yeah,
We're
I'll
really
backtrack just a
worried
little
about
bit.
his health.
This is happening along the way. It's only a small bit of overlap, so I don't imagine it'll be matter too much.
No idea how many spell slots I have at present.
I don't think it matters.
Everything matters.
I can assassinate people.
With my breath.
No, with
So-
my claws.
Hang on, remind me. So what? So
I'm into.
I last
what are
killed
you?
my
Are you
teeth
still,
in
still a warlock or
1973.
something?
Do we have a
I'm
name
into
for this
back.
prisoner?
I'm into back.
Carnegie.
Swashbuckler,
You're a
adventurer,
fighter.
BGIE.
assassin type.
You're an
person.
assassin. You're a rogue.
He's a multi-class, multi-man.
Have you multi-classed?
I don't
No,
think so.
I'm just.
with a
It
multi-pass?
just says assassin.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
your
that's a
class
s-
is assassin.
Yes.
That's more of a what I chose to get what I was going for, which was more of a swashbuckler type
Mhm.
character.
And
Yes.
Jono, you're a
Great big lump of.
He's a giant hippo man.
Lumpy
Here's
Jim.
our character.
He was a fighter. And,
Yeah, but what's your class? Not you.
My class is battle master, fighter battle master.
I'm a rogue assassin.
rogue. Dave's a
Space wizard.
space wizard.
to be ruthlessly fair, he's a wizard, an evoker, and his background was sage. He was a sage from space.
Lieutenant
Lieutenant Virgil Banbridge.
That's not a
Okay.
class.
Fighter.
Human fighter.
Okay.
I am a space wizard.
Probably the best fighter ever.
I'm a wizard from
And
space.
Dave's character was an elven bard.
Yeah,
So
I'm a
I
bard.
have a
What
I'm Faye.
In
theme,
in
which
the
is
same way
basically
that
a
President Trump is the
1970s
best
prog rock
president ever.
piece.
Yes.
Don't
He
knock.
is a wizard from space.
It's okay to be Faye.
Wizard from space.
And I'm your captain, so you can't make fun of me.
Wizard.
Oh,
We
God.
can't.
God, stop hurting my eardrums. Oh my God, that was hideous.
Yes. Who is playing Professor Bobo the Ape?
Not me. No one who values their sanity will play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give it to me!
Okay.
Bobo!
You can feel
Professor
the,
Bobo.
you can feel all the emails to Dr. Mike.
We've also got the NPC.
Why did he spell professor like that?
Why wouldn't he?
I have
That's
no.
wrong.
What's your
Why
character?
Bard.
I've already
Elven
exposited that.
What's your character?
bard. A bard.
Oh, you're a bard. You're human?
Elven.
Okay. Oh, that's why you said the thing about being gay. Okay, I understand
Fae.
now.
Faye,
Faye.
not gay.
I'm
Faye.
Faye.
I thought the
Fae.
same thing.
Well, you can be gay and Fae at the same time.
But I'm
if
not.
If you're really happy.
Like Feanor.
He was kind of gay, yes. He never got married. Or
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes, he did. He had 3 sons and everything.
Got married twice.
Who the hell was his wife?
Muriel.
I never met her.
Oh no, he didn't get married twice.
Oh God.
That was Finway, his dad. His dad got married twice.
Yes, because the other guy is his
Just-
brother-in-law.
Yeah, not brother-in-law. Try again.
Cousin-in-law? I don't know how the elder relationships work.
Half brother.
Elrond basically married his great-great-great-grand, whatever the female version of nephew is.
Yeah, that's far enough for me.
Actually, it's the other way around.
I would have gone with niece. Yeah.
He married Galadriel's daughter.
Yes.
And Galadriel is his bloody great-great-great-great-grandmother or something.
No, I don't think she is.
They're related.
They're definitely related, but everyone's related. But yeah, they share an ancestor, but they're not. He is not a descendant of Galadriel, because Galadriel only had 2 children. 1 child. Celebrian.
Oh, okay.
But they would be both descended from Finway, for example,
Right, yes.
and a couple of other elfin lords
Mhm.
and ladies.
And he was like 2,000 years older than his wife.
Yeah, that doesn't matter when you're elven.
Yes. They don't get wrinkly. They don't have to buy moisturiser.
In fact, they're not considered. I was listening to a thing the other day was saying they're not even considered mature until they're over about 200.
Plains Legolas then.
Yeah, Legolas is an irresponsible kid.
It's an irresponsible teenager.
No, yeah, I think you're thinking of Orlando.
That goes without saying. But
Orlando Bloom.
And it's only because you
The least intellectual
It's only
of the
because
cast.
elves are always
Orlando.
beautiful that you can't actually accuse them of being a spotty-faced, irresponsible kid.
What about Sylvester?
well, I mean,
Oh, he's an
basically,
intellectual.
if you look at him, despite the fact that he's an elf,
Is he?
in the book
Yeah.
he pretty much
Wow.
exists to fight and eat. That's pretty much
He's
his,
an overthinker.
his entire thing. I mean, you see when they arrive at the spoils of
Actor.
Isengard, it doesn't take long before Gimli
Although
and
he had to
Legolas
work
join
with
the
what he
guys
was
sitting
given,
there
and what
eating.
he was given was dross.
Oh, undercover. I know Sylvester McCoy.
Yeah, I know. He was doing his own.
He loves his vaudeville.
He was doing his vaudeville crap, and they just worked it into the bloody film. God help us all.
Okay. I shall arbitrarily
It's never
declare
been
that
the
after
same.
having rule of three, after having 3 questions, you have now taken up enough time that you're back at the Moonlighter.
Yeah,
what are you
okay.
going to do?
Well, I think we've got about as much
Yeah.
information as we need out of this bloke.
Lock him up.
So we're going to lock him in the brig. We'll
Okay.
say, "Oh, tea cakes are in here. Bye."
For your own good. You're not well.
It's for your own good, my chap. For
Can
your
we
own
have more of
good.
a conversation?
Okay.
Stop touching the walls, or I'll turn on the electricity.
What is electricery?
So we go to the country. We have to go check out the country estate.
Yes, we
Do you actually know where the country estate is?
Oh, pants.
We could always ask that guy.
Open the door again and say, "Where's the country estate, by the way?"
Mm-hmm.
I
He
thought
can
we were
give
told this
direction.
actually, but anyway.
Sorry?
It's entirely possible that you were. I can't remember, but the fact that I kept giving you the option of going between either the town business or the country estate suggests that you should know the address.
Okay. Well, are we working on that
I
assumption?
assume we did.
Yes.
All right.
Let's do that.
We
Well,
just
then-
went to the town one because it was closer.
Well then we won't try and tease it out of our friend.
Mhm.
Okay, so is her ladyship and her robot companion safe and present in the ship?
Yes, I know because I secretly rolled to see whether or not she was impulsive enough to follow you, and she did not. So she actually stayed on the ship.
Excellent. We are under control. So what? Apparently, I'm in charge here at the moment. So what do we do next?
I rolled a 7.
Great.
Are you going to take a short rest? It'll only be an hour or
Yes.
so.
Let's rest.
Now,
So Miranda's
I will
father
keep
is
watch
Lignon?
pardon?
while they are
Miranda's father is
resting.
Lignon?
No, that
I
was the
clearly
name
said
of
that
the
even if you
crime
didn't hear
lord.
me.
Miranda's
Sorry,
father
but I
is
yelled it.
Captain Frobisher Globecutter. No, Globecrafter, sorry.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I said I will keep watch while everybody else is resting because I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Same
fine
here.
as well.
Yeah, as a rogue, I think you don't actually have any
What do you
class class. You don't have class features which require rest. You simply just keep rolling, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, on the carpet like a cat.
No,
It's
rolling
hard.
dice.
Oh, okay.
No, in seriousness, the rogue character class, they don't, for the most part, if I'm remembering correctly, they don't have any class features which you've got a limited number of them per day and then you have to take a rest, either a short rest or a long rest. You just need to keep making successful dice rolls.
Okay.
Am I correct in that, Dave?
Yep.
Mhm.
Thank God you weren't asking me.
So we're keeping watch on the deck.
Mhm.
If anyone comes to the ship, we will know.
Well, there are a couple of other NPCs, not very many.
Oh my God!
What?
They remade Time Bandits.
Yeah,
Yes, they
no,
do.
I wasn't game enough to tell you because I thought it'd be like, yeah. It's just, I just said it as one of those things that doesn't really need to be remade.
He was
It
worried
is a
that it might
TV
get a,
series.
Is it?
he was worried it might get the same sort of response as
Well,
Prometheus.
The Guardian gave it 5 out of 5.
Okay.
That doesn't beat anything. It depends who on the Guardian gave it 5 out of 5.
Aren't you picky?
I seem to remember someone trying to find a negative review for a certain movie at one
This
time.
is the Guardian, bro. Get real.
What did they say about? It's a mess.
I don't know. Why would I know that?
What's the movie?
Oh, Time Bandits.
Time Bandits.
Oh,
The classic
yeah.
Monty Python. Well, it's probably
Handmade
Monty
films
Python.
by
No,
Terry
Gilliam.
Gilliam.
Terry,
Yeah.
Terry Gilliam. But it's Taika Waititi. He's never made a bad film in his life.
Oh,
Yeah.
the second
Thor.
Thor movie. that
I
he
like
made.
Oh,
second
well, I
Thor
don't
movie.
count the comic book
With,
movies.
with
I
the
don't,
goats.
I don't
The
care.
first
Do I,
one
Peter?
was
No, I don't care either.
Wonderful. The Taika.
Yeah.
Piss off, Ghost.
Piss off, Ghost. It sounds like a Taika Waititi
It
film.
was
doesn't it?
great. He was doing it.
He's hilarious. He really is. It may be hilarious because we're Australians and we understand Kiwis, but he is hilarious.
No, he's just plain great.
Blackbeard's thing is pretty cool too.
He did a Blackbeard thing.
Blackbeard, not
He did
Black.
a. Yeah, sorry, I know it. I don't know what I was.
Are we
saying.
actually going to play this game at some point?
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm just
I
waiting.
think
I'm giving you rope enough to hang yourselves. But by all means, okay. So what is your plan? We've arbitrarily decided you do indeed know where the townhouse is. It's a couple of miles outside of town, so you might either need to fly the ship there and hope nobody notices
That
when you
sounds
touch
a
down,
bit.
or you might take horses or a carriage or something like that,
Or walk.
or walk.
How long would it take to walk there?
Chinese-made golf carts.
Let's take a round number and say total distance would be 4 miles.
Okie dokie.
We'll walk it.
We could walk that.
Yeah, we can totally walk 4 miles.
Okay, are there any-
Even David Stroud would only complain a little bit walking it.
Take
Absolutely.
a couple of hours at most.
What are we
Okay.
doing?
We're walking to the townhouse of the bad man.
Okay.
His name is Lumpempim.
4 miles in kilometres.
5.
Because I can't work out.
5.5.
I can't work that
There
one out
we
in my
go.
brain. It is 6.4 kilometres. Which is, to be fair, a tidy step. That would take you a couple of hours.
Yes,
Mhm.
well,
Um,
that's what
But
it
in
is.
the ancient world, in the old-timey world, that's not a long walk.
yes,
Okay.
but this isn't the old tiny
Even
world.
now it's not all.
Don't you have a space laser or something? Don't we have a ship?
Space laser and a
No,
bloody
it's like-
automatic
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4,
freaking
5.
Colt 45.
Me?
Yes.
What
would
have I
you-
done?
Would you be so kind as to take a roll on? What skill would it be?
Potato.
Let's make
At a good
deception.
pace, I can
Perception.
cover a kilometre
Yes.
in 10 minutes.
Excellent.
Slightly less, actually.
You could do it in like half an hour or 40 minutes.
If I
Whichever
can
comes
find
first.
where I
Depending on
put
how many street lights we
everything,
encounter.
I know it is around here somewhere.
40.
Here we are.
6 kilometres
Oh,
would be
bloody
an
hell.
hour.
24.
At
No.
10, at
No
1
problem.
kilometre every 10
No.
minutes.
It occurs to
Do not
you
contradict
while you
me.
can almost certainly
Bosh.
walk
Something's
there.
happening.
No,
I
a thought
perceive
occurs.
something.
A thought occurs to you, although you can certainly walk there, no problem with lots of prep time. How are you going to get away, especially if
Oh.
her father has been
Oh,
wounded?
God, that's a
What
good
sort of
plan.
Stuff. We need a carriage.
What are we
or something.
thinking?
Do we have what are our travel?
What's our
what are
fast
transport
getaway
options?
option?
Didn't we just land in a ship?
Yeah, you landed in a ship. You've got walking. You've got getting a carriage or horses or,
Or land
anything
the
else weird that you can think of.
Horses. That's good for a good fast
Question.
getaway.
We need
Yeah.
a
You're
spare
saying
one for the
there
dude.
is there any
Yes.
practical problem with landing the ship there?
Other than how obvious that would be.
Yeah.
How noisy and conspicuous is a ship? It's a wooden ship, basically.
It is a wooden
But it's
ship, and
powered
because
by
it's
magic
it's
duties.
powered by magic, so it's
We'd
fine.
still have
you
to
don't have
land.
noisy rockets.
We'd have to land
Yes,
a good
it
distance
is-
away.
it is-
See it coming from miles, just like you'd see a bloody blimp.
Yes. Unfortunately, you
And,
do.
and it's 4 miles away.
Is
You'd
it
see that
advantageous
far away.
though?
Mhm.
Is it advantageous though to come with a show of strength?
Well, it depends. What's your plan? Are you going to
What's
sneak in?
strength?
Are you going?
We have no idea. We're going to have to scout the
Yeah.
place out.
Mhm.
Yeah, we need to go in stealthy. So,
So-
we need horses.
So I think, yeah, something we can get a fast getaway. That's a very
And
good
can
point,
conceal.
Saxon. So let's
That was my idea.
thank you,
Yeah.
not
Hell yeah.
Saxon, also known as Dave.
Captain Saxon has Saxon, not Dave. Saxon, Dave.
If you're not
That's
Saxon, does that
Dave's.
make you Angle?
Oh dear, oh dear.
Aren't you urban at the moment?
No.
Oh, I thought you were running.
Well, I
urban
am,
stuff.
There's a bit of a-
but I'm not. But I'm not actually urban.
Just as I
I'm
am
so
not
glad
Sax
you cleared
Urban,
that
he
up.
is not Dave Urban. So there.
Now,
I'm glad you cleared that up because I was confused. Just stand up, run it.
I mean, you're normally confused.
Oh, very much so.
all right. Now, presumably horses cost money, and we have to.
Mhm.
And presumably there's not.
Do we
a-
have gold? Who's got the party
Presumably there's
stash?
not a horse rental service available.
Is there a livery stable nearby?
Let's just.
Is there a party stash?
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
livery
I
station.
don't know if I have
Okay,
money.
livery stable. Yes, we can hire horses.
Do we have money?
You should have.
Look, we had horses in
I have
Dave's
100 gold
D&D
pieces.
game. Can we transfer them across into this game?
I was
Excuse me,
amazed
I'll
he-
just go over to this ATM
I was
over
amazed
here.
he gave us horses.
Oh, I don't know. I've got no record of having a horse. That's for sure.
Oh, hang on, I've got 100 copper pieces.
That'll cover it.
Yeah. I'm not sure
No,
what
it's
the
gold pieces.
cost of.
If it's there, it's gold. I know it's hard to see, but that's a G, not a C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 130 gold pieces.
I have no idea what the
I have a
rate
feeling
for
we don't
gold
quite have
would
that.
be.
So, I mean, that's 100 gold pieces probably isn't very much, I imagine.
No, but for going to a livery stable and hiring a horse
Yeah,
is
we
kind of
just-
like
we
the
just wanna
ancient Puma.
rent. We just want
Yes.
to rent a horse.
Yes,
we don't
It
want to
shouldn't
buy
take very
one.
much.
Yeah.
One gold piece should hire several horses.
Yes, I was about to say,
I was
hiring
gonna
one
say
horse would
far.
probably be only, say,
Let
10 to 20 copper pieces. So renting out 5 horses
I-
for you
I don't really know
would
how
be
the
less than
exchange
one
rate
It's a
works right
Saxon
here.
game. It's totally multi-war. It's let him shower you with crap.
Let's go. If we're allowed to do it, let's do it.
Okay.
I mean, look, I was just looking it up. In most games, you'd be looking at 30 GP to actually buy a pony. So
Ponies?
75 to buy a riding horse.
Ponies?
So if we said 10%.
Say ponies again. I dare you.
Ponies!
Okay. So 7. So
Yeah.
call it 7 gold pieces.
No,
20
no,
ponies.
one gold piece.
One pound.
You
Because
wait.
we're not buying them, you're renting them. Unless you actually want to keep them.
100 ponies.
1 gold piece then. Yeah, that works.
20 gold.
So what does that mean? We're all taking 1 gold piece off our character
No,
sheets?
we're just all ignoring it and just getting horses.
Okay,
Free.
right.
We're just saying that it's a trivial expense.
Right, alright, cool. I like it when we do that.
Let's not bog down in
Let's not bog down in to minutiae.
Especially when this is supposed to be a swashbuckling campaign.
Pieces
We
for
haven't
horses.
discussed what colour ponies.
And the dreaded electrum pieces.
Or the saddle. And do you have your jumpers
Ooh,
I've so staffed stuff.
I've had a nasty thought to add in
Oh,
orichalcum pieces.
No.
the what? Oh, can we not?
Well,
have
that
a
is the
discussion?
correct answer.
Can we skip?
Yes, okay, so you go there. Let me just.
We stop before we
We
get there.
definitely don't go straight down the
we can
driveway.
Scout out the place.
Excellent, thank you for
Hide-
clarifying
hide
that.
our
So what do you do?
bloody
You're going to
horses.
So it's the countryside, right?
Yes, it's just.
So
outside
when
of
we
town.
say the countryside, do we mean like lanes with paddocks and fields and
trees
hedge rows?
and stuff,
That's
or
more
a
or less what I was
vast
thinking.
desert
Yes.
plain of nothing.
So in other words, we could find a
Occasional
grotto or somewhere nearby where we could leave our horses.
Yes, there'll certainly be one. Let's see if you find. Actually, no. You rolled for.
What am I rolling? What kind of dice am I rolling?
We're going to do a skill
D20,
check.
presumably.
Do acrobatics, animal handling.
Acrobatics?
No, I'm
He's
going
just-
down the
He's
list.
Just give him a chance, man.
I'm sorry, my eyes are weakening as I get old and decrepit. TM.
Rapid investigation.
Well,
How about nature?
Nature?
Okay.
Sounds good. Yes.
So Dave, hang on. Send me roll it on. Okay. All right, roll.
Professor Bobo has +4 in nature. Who's rolling?
Roll for Professor Bobo. Yay!
No, hang on. How many did you roll? What did you roll?
I rolled a d20.
Yeah, and what did you get?
I got an 8 and then add 4 for.
Okay, hang on.
Hang on. Let me say,
How difficult.
You are so wonderful at nature. Roll another d6
Oh, he's
And
getting you
add it.
advantage. Oh.
to it because you are so nature bound.
So can I make that add? Can I add up of my brain? That's a total of 18.
Okay, yep, that's more than enough.
What are we? Oh, we're just trying to find a good place to hide the
Yes.
horses, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now I understand what we were actually rolling for. Cool. Right. So we found a nice little
Excellent.
grotto or something.
Sergeant Garcia will never find our horses.
Who will guard the horses? Can we leave the robot behind, or does the robot have to protect the princess at all times? And by that, also, is the princess with us?
I
And
was just
she's not
about
a
to
princess.
ask that.
And
She's not a princess.
And she's not a princess. She's a lady person.
That's early
She's a
character,
lady
some other
person.
character.
I think she's actually got a character class, but I can't for the life of me
And a
remember.
gnome.
She's in the yes.
How quiet do we need to be? Because I could either have played that inspiration on the flute or the bagpipes. For you.
I do love a good drone.
Bright eyes.
Let's say
I
the flute.
will
No, let's go.
I will tell you this.
Flute.
In order to scout out this, you've actually found a small copse of trees which
Nice.
is on a hill overlooking their escape, so you can scout it out and you can
Perfecto
figure out
mundo.
which way you're going to actually go around
Yes,
as you want to
let's
get
spy them
closer.
out.
If you had played the bagpipes, it would have carried even further.
Oh, yes, exactly.
So,
So we're putting the ponies, behind the copse of trees?
well, right now let's observe the place from where we are, because Saxon just told us we can.
I think we could just tie them up. Even if we left someone behind, if they get discovered, they still get discovered.
Now, here's the pertinent question: did we actually bring her ladiness ship and her robot companion
Her
with us?
ship?
All
Or
I can
did we
imagine
not?
is we're behind
Yeah,
this
They're in the ship.
They're
small
on the
thing
ship?
of trees.
That's what we were all saying. They're on the ship.
Yeah.
We don't retcon this to be something else later.
Why would we bring her? She's just a liability if we do that.
Mhm.
The party has mastered the art
We
of
could
not
sell
being
around.
seen.
Right
The larch.
now, does anyone have a spying glass or similar?
Hang on.
That's an excellent question.
One of us.
I've got a shading mirror.
That's right. They put it just look from over your shoulder.
I don't think
No,
that's
but
going
I've
to
got a
work.
polygon.
Send him. If he's the rogue, he's got stealth. Go out and go scout.
That is
But
freaking
before we
true.
do that, let's just see what we can see from where we are with our eyes.
No, fucking send him in.
No, we look first and then we send him in.
No.
What, are we Russians? What's happening?
Yes, we're gonna rush him in.
Well, can I have a buggy or
come
like
on.
a bicycle or something?
What's your
This
stealth?
podcast is pro-Ukraine.
What's your stealth?
Lies, our glorious buggy cart squad will rule the world.
What's your stealth bit?
Stealth.
Mine is
Plus
6.
6.
Yeah, mine's +6. I'll go with you.
Okay, we're off. We're going.
So we're not even going to look to see what we can
We
see
can't
from
see
where
anything
we
from
are.
here. It's too far away.
Well, if we don't ask the question, we won't get an answer.
Okay, I'd
You
like.
can get the general lay of the land.
And that's
You
about it.
notice that despite the fact from what Carnegie told you that the Liganon was expecting guests, there are no carriages or other horses.
Obvious signs.
There,
Yes.
oh yeah, no other
I was
signs.
half expecting like some kind of tent party kind of arrangement
Mhm.
happening,
So what does this place look like?
like a man.
Yeah, but does it have a wall around it or something? Is it a moat? Is it like a flaming wall of fire? Is it-
No,
What the fuck
the
does it
country,
look like?
the country estate is basically it's got
Flowers?
it's got flowers. It's got a ho ho. It doesn't.
A ho-ho!
Excuse me?
I always wanted
It's like a
ho-ho.
ha-ha but deeper.
Yeah. Oh no,
What is
you're
it?
right. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. Yes, it's a ha ha. I'm
You
sorry.
guys
I
know
got
what a
that-
ha-ha is?
No, but do you know that you are not allowed to laugh loudly when you're in Hawaii?
No, I did not.
Just, it needs to be a low ha.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Okay. We shall groan appreciatively and now move on. Yes.
Excellent. Does this moving on involve telling us what the fuck this place
Yes.
is like?
It's a country estate. It's on
Nobody
about
know you've been friends for so long. You just know what the other person is doing.
400. The size of the estate is about 400 metres along each side. There is a two-storey building which looks like it's say maybe 40 rooms. It's got stables and out the back it's got other little buildings out the back
This
of
is a-
indeterminate nature. It's got some formal gardens. It doesn't really have a wall. It has a ha-ha, which is a dip in the ground.
We could literally use that to hide behind.
Well, the idea of a ha-ha is to wall off your estate without it looking like it's walled off from where you sit.
We need a petard.
You
So
don't
we can
need
be
a
hoisted
petard
by
for
it.
this. It's the ha-ha.
I don't even know what ha-ha is.
Show him. It's a dip in the ground.
It's a negative fence, basically.
Oh, it's like a ditch.
With a retaining wall.
Right.
And the idea is it walls off animals and inconvenient poor people from your estate.
But I'm not a poor person, so I'm inconvenient.
It's like the medieval equivalent of a infinity pool.
So we can
Yeah,
breach.
right.
We can just get over it. It's fine.
Oh, it's not hard, but
It's not
Are there people
Do I need a
patrolling?
combat dozer?
It also
you can
provides
see
cover
people
from
patrolling.
the
There
visual
seem to be
cover
a
from the
There are
house.
people patrolling.
Yeah, there are.
How many people?
it's
There
not
are
actually
6
a
that
good
you can
defensive
see.
feature.
Is
It's
this
for a man
what we can see
outside.
from the hill, or are these a scouting party going ahead?
This is what you can see from the hill.
Okay, I told you it was worth seeing from the hill, you bloody weirdo.
No,
And
let's
Terry
run
Pratchett
down
has
there.
a run
Get
down
caught
to
in the
hobo,
ditch.
which is like a ha-ha, only deeper.
While I throw blackberries at us. Oh, I so wish we did
Yes.
that now. We could be
I
stuck
can't
in-
believe how long it's taken us to get to a country estate.
Oh, I can.
I don't know, I think it's been going reasonably well. Okay, so what's the plan now that we know that what's happening?
Yeah, so what are we doing?
We're gonna walk up and knock on the door and say, "Excuse me."
There's 6 of them. We can murder them one at a time without anybody noticing.
Commando
Because
style.
we're like amazing
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, do you want to come in from the front, the sides, or the back?
Do we actually know that we want to go in and murder people? I know you're all used to me being the
When do we not?
killjoy who doesn't want
Why
us
do
to.
we not want to go in and murder people?
Just
Well, what are we going to do? If we walk out the front door, that's surprise out the window.
Should we scout a
We
little
could
closer
scout.
to see if
We
we
could
can
scout a little
see
closer to see if we
inside?
can see Doobie
yeah,
Man.
and
Yeah.
an entrance, a secret,
In
a
fact, he
way
might even be
in.
tied up in the stables.
Let's go and have a look.
So we should check out the stables first.
All right, sneaky boys, do your sneaky stuff.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that stealth is not my.
Ugh.
Oh, there you go. My
Ken.
character can stealth.
How good is he at it?
Not great, but +2 is better than nothing.
Yep,
This
we're
is
not
true.
taking you.
+2 is terrible.
Considering Peter's character is literally a cat person, we go with cat like trait.
Well, he's got +6. I have +6.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just roll individually.
Yes,
And
please.
then are you gonna take a group one, or we'll just? I'll let you decide.
That'll depend on whether you're going together or you splitting up to, cause more damage.
I think we're Peter. We're going together to start with. He's so quiet. I can't hear him anymore. He's what?
He's going toilets.
Oh Jesus!
How dare he?
He's doing
How
it.
about-
Winkle in the toilet, a winkle winkle.
How about we assume, at least at the start, as you're approaching, you're going together. In that
Going
case,
together.
you can make a stealth roll, and he will, his presence will add to it.
Okay.
Now I can't remember what the rules for support actually are. Sorry, I haven't had the opportunity to reread the Games Master's Guide in freaking years.
Hang on. I'll just shut it
Do
down.
you want to know?
Yes, please.
Group stealth.
Group stealth.
Group stealth.
How many people are going?
Just the two with the really high stealthies.
Alright. Cool. How about Professor Bobo?
Yeah, just let me see if there are complications. For the
Professor
people who stay
Bobo
behind.
has +6 stealth. Should Professor Bobo go as well?
Yes, that might be appropriate.
Professor Bobo's
The
going.
group can succeed collectively on a stealth check if at least half of its members succeed individually on their checks.
Okay.
Player's Handbook, page 175.
Thank you.
Alright. So, we just roll a Professor Bobo's coming because he has +6.
Okay, Professor Bobo is coming.
Okay, so the difficulty
Professor
for the,
Bobo's got a cool looking. Look at this, it's like
the
+6
difficulty
dexterity.
will
It's
be
like a-
12.
Because he's a monkey person.
So roll your stealth and beat 12.
Yep, I have. Well, although you probably shouldn't have told us the number, but
Why?
Yep, beat it.
Why? Does you then manipulate the,
I
the dice
failed.
with your mind after you know the number?
No,
I
but
failed,
he's
but
telling
like
us what
everything
to-
else that Virgil does, he does it gloriously.
what did you get?
Success again. Well, I rolled 14 the first time. Right?
Okay.
I'm
A
doing
total
very
of 14?
No, a total of like 22 or something.
Because that's the more impertinent answer. Yes.
He passed.
That's
Um,
what we need to
He
Six-
just said I had to roll the
16 for
14,
me,
so that's all I
Jackson.
can
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
It was actually
obviously,
12.
all three of you passed.
Okay.
Yeah, 13.
All right, we're sneaking along.
Professor Bobo got 25, just because that's kind of
He's
relevant.
awesome.
Yes.
He is.
Okay. So now, getting back to what you're asking,
Yes.
as you approach the estate, are you going to split up and do more damage, or are you going to go in a group?
Where are we? We're going in the back way towards the
Yes,
stable.
you have. All three of you have snuck down around the back of the estate towards where the stables are. Are you going to split
Are
up?
we going to try and sneak past the perimeter? You know, where these guards are. Presumably, we're not quite to where the guards are doing the perimeter. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, how much of a gap is between these guards? There's only 6 of them. It's like 400 yards long and wide or whatever.
Mhm.
Presumably,
There's
that'll
6
cover
that you
everything
can
at
see,
once.
but you're on. Let's say you're on looking at it from a diagonal, so you can see 2 sides, but you can't see all 4 sides.
There's 12 of them.
That would be a reasonable.
What's the distance between each one?
I don't know. I'm maths phobic. I couldn't figure that out.
We could enter if there's outbuildings. We can try and sneak between the outbuildings,
Mhm.
like
Yards
in the
between each one.
rear.
Mm-hmm.
How's that sound?
Yep. Okay.
Actually, it does.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, let's do that.
We're doing it.
Now the original question was: are you splitting up or
No,
not? It sounds like
no,
I'm not.
no,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no.
I think that sounds like a
Let's
bad
stay
idea.
together.
Okay.
20. No, actually 21.
What are we doing? Stealthing again?
Still
We're stealthing.
You've now crossed the perimeter of the.
Oh yeah. 26.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
So the answer, when it comes to a group, as long as the majority passes,
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay.
we're all right then. We're good.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
We all make a perception check.
Yeah. Sure.
My God, I'm rolling so amazing while
No,
playing
I
Urban's
noticed
character.
nothing.
Okay.
I got 18. Are you here, Jono, somehow?
I'm assuming so.
24.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
you're not. No, you're not. John,
No.
I don't assume you're somewhere.
13.
24.
From where you are looking around at the
We
back,
already said
you
no.
can see a quite
No means
large
no, Jono.
area which has
That's
been
fine. Shush.
mowed flat. It's obviously prepped for something. It does not look like it's a sports ground or a sporting oval or a horse race track or anything like that. It's simply a very large area, a couple of 100 metres across, which has been mown flat in preparation for something.
So it's a
It's
landing
freshly
strip.
mown.
A party field.
A landing strip.
Just
A landing strip for super ship.
Well, that's not going to be easy to sneak across, is it?
Oh no, this is off to one side.
Oh, okay.
You can see it from where you are, but it's not between you and the main house.
Are there actually horses in this?
So when you
stable?
say that it's like
sir.
been, like you said, it was freshly mown.
Yeah, it looks like it's been mown in the past few days, yeah.
It's the landing strip
So they're
for their
prepared.
ship.
Maybe they just play space cricket out here.
Landing ship.
Or what's that thing? What's that thing in Harry Potter with the brooms?
That's
Quidditch.
called landing ship.
Yes, they're going to play Quidditch.
Landing ship.
Well, they-
Look, this is a magical universe. They might actually play
do you need
Quidditch.
open green space to play
I
Quidditch?
doubt
No.
it. I doubt it because it's such
It's
a
done in
ridiculous
the
game.
No, it's done
This
in
is
the air,
true.
you doofus.
You would
Right.
seriously need to rewrite it.
Although I've seen the kids play Quidditch on Macquarie Uni campus and they actually need open green space. when
Yeah,
they do.
with broomsticks between their
Yeah,
legs.
it's pretty
Oh
funny
my
to watch.
god. Oh
Is
my
it supposed to be funny? Is the question.
No, they
Yes,
take
it is.
seriously.
Oh, they take it seriously, but still hilarious.
God. From marshmallows that they're streaming.
And of course,
something
the appropriate
Well,
of
you were
nothing.
taken
In
away by
superhero class
security, weren't
universes,
you?
they use
Yeah,
anti-gravity surfboards rather than broomsticks, but that's beside the
There'll be
point.
posters of Peter all over the campus going,
Yeah.
have you seen this man?
Oh yeah. My
Did they
dreams
have-
are
did
finally
they have
come
one-
true.
He
Did they have
attacked the
one
Quidditch
dude-
team.
Yeah. Did they have one dude
Marshmallows.
dressed as the what's the thing, the snitch or whatever that you have to chase?
No, I'll be doing a future guide. I'm doing a future guide from the past.
These days they can have
Yeah,
little
right,
drones
you
for
would,
that.
mate.
There's supposed to be one person that can just run around, and they're the golden snitch. And you got to try and catch them with the broom to end it.
Anyway, I'm so sorry I brought it
I
up.
don't want to think. I've never read any of these books.
So we're amongst the outbuildings right now,
Yeah,
hiding
you
against
should.
the wall of the stable or something.
Mhm.
So do we want to get any closer, or do we think we've pushed our luck for the moment?
What, the guards? We can start taking them down.
With what? I'm an.
You're an assassin! Oh God,
You want me
what could we possibly take
But
these
you're-
guards down
but you're
with?
not
If
for
only we
good.
had a rogue
But you're
assassin.
not for good, and now you want me to go around assassinating
I'm
people.
telling you what you are. That doesn't make me a bad person.
How do you
If
get
I want you to do your skills.
So if you want me to be a serial killer,
how do you get to be a lawful good assassin? How does that work?
I have no alignment. I'm
Well-
a cat.
A lawful good assassin.
To be
complain about
ruthlessly
that?
fair, he only chose assassin because it was the closest thing mechanically to what he was thinking of.
Right.
And you could
Well,
I do have an assassin kit.
This is
though.
what the universe has chosen for you. Now go assassinate something.
Okay, I have a poisonous kit and a disguise kit. Can I disguise myself as one of these guards
If you-
stereotypically poisoned?
No, you can't.
Why
Go
not?
and
Oh, is
assassinate
a,
someone. You must have sneak
Yeah,
attack.
that's what you do. You disguise this. I played hip, man. You disguise yourself as the pool boy, and then you go around grotting people.
That's not assassin.
No,
That's
no,
multiple murder.
nobody's
There is an
ever-
important distinction
No
to be
one
made
is
here.
ever suspicious when the pool boy suddenly turns into a 6 foot tall, bald albino.
Assassinate skill.
There you go.
Advantage on any attack versus anyone who has not moved yet. I think that's what it says. The last word is very hard to read.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
It looks like a 7, a 3 with a serious health issue, and a T.
Can I have a look?
But I think it's supposed to say yet.
It's moved. Yet.
Yeah.
Basically, if they haven't had their turn yet, I can attack them.
A primary school
Assassinate.
teacher might be able to read it.
Oh,
I
you've
can,
written
I
something.
can read
A
it.
chemist.
It's my writing.
Yeah,
That's all that
chemist.
matters.
My dad can read it too. He's good at reading
Yeah,
digest.
that's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly context clues.
All right, go and like. Is there one guard out by himself that you could go and assassinate?
We'd have to do it super
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah. Yes, there would be. They're moving around in different patterns. I mean, they're not rotating around.
So what's in my poisonous kit?
It doesn't matter. You're not going to put it in. Like, you walk up and give him a drink, are you? Look here, have this drink,
Yeah,
sir.
if I got a blow dart or something.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
You. Okay, I'm going to make it.
What's in my poisonous
As I
kit?
threatened, I'm going to make shit up. Yes, you do have various poisonous substances which can be applied
So
to your weapons.
Put on
whether
my
they're-
sword and go up and stab him.
Oh God, that's not going to be quiet.
What is going to be?
He's
quiet?
going to go, it's dead! Ah!
Put it on your knife, sneak up behind him, and backstab
Why
him.
don't you put some
you do
salt
have,
on it as well?
I believe you do have backstab.
Of course you
Correct me
would.
if I'm wrong.
Actually, I don't think I do.
Oh,
How
okay,
would you
my
be
mistake.
an assassin without
I've just
backstab?
got assassinate. If they haven't moved, I can assassinate them.
What
That's all
was
it
the
says.
page number?
I have cat's claws.
Yes, I know that one.
I feel on agility.
Stay still, like Chloe.
I could put poison on my claws. I have cunning action.
Which might be useful, but
Oh, you're
not what we're
definitely-
thinking of it right at the moment.
I have proficiency in disguise, and I have a poisonous kit. I get a +2 proficiency in poisoning people.
Okay.
I'm just wondering.
Surely have a poison that acts instantaneously, makes them go, oh, happy and sleepy instantly.
Well, that'd be cool if that happened. If you had that particular substance, that'd be great.
Don't even need to kill them. I just need them to go sleepy bye-bye. I don't know. I just got a poisonous kit. It doesn't tell me what's in it. I've got a disguise kit. I don't know what that is either. For all I know, it's just a Groucho Marx thing.
Perfect.
You just open it up and just put the glass and the moustache on.
I
You
don't
disguise
think.
yourself as a brick wall.
With the moustache.
Okay. In that case,
I have an explorer's pack too. That might even have a spyglass in it for all I know.
That'd be handy.
let's. This is supposed to be a cinematic campaign, so let's just say that amongst the various contents of the poisonous kit, we can make up other stuff later as needs be. There is at least one fast-acting poison whereby you can apply it to your dagger blades, stab somebody. If you hit and wound them so that it gets into their bloodstream, they need to make a roll versus whatever it is, poison.
Poison.
And
just go,
Yeah.
just pass out straight away, kind of thing.
Well, if they succeed, they're going to be staggered and weakened, but they're going
Like
to
a
be
backstab or something.
they're going to last long enough to shout out and raise the alert. Otherwise, they'll just go. And
Sounds good to me.
now,
Sounds like
you say you don't want to kill people; you just want to incapacitate them and make them unconscious.
Whatever's the most convenient. I can either kill them, or if I have the option not to kill them, I won't kill them. But if it's more efficient to kill them, I'll kill them.
In this case, you kind of have to do it in one go, because if you
Yes.
do it in more than one go, then it's going
Exactly.
to.
So, whatever's the most effective.
Well, you're listening to what Sex said, because I think that basically is giving you an out here, because it's a substance that they will still have to make.
Substance, yeah.
They still have
Yes.
to make a saving throw versus poison. If they fail, they just drop immediately. Not
Right.
necessarily dead,
Right.
I think so.
incapacitated.
Okay.
But if they
You haven't got
pass,
No.
then
Unless
we'll-
that's in the poison.
You've
will be in a
weakened them
different
greatly,
world.
but they will be able to
Now-
raise the alert.
What now? I was just thinking, Professor Bobo could, if he's careful.
Just rip people's heads off.
No.
Look
he's-
around on the roofs.
He's a very good climber. So I thought, while we're amongst the outbuildings, how about Professor Bobo climbs up on the roof and has a walk around, as long as he doesn't draw attention to himself by
Or
doing
fall
so.
through a roof.
So I guess I might need to do a climb and a stealth to do that.
Yes.
So I'll start with the climb, which is, what do I need for that? Is that athletics?
I think it is.
Yeah. And +4 for climbing.
Mm-hmm.
So Professor Bobo is amazing. And he rolled a natural 20 on his
Oh,
climb.
God, okay, that's automatic success. So he, dexterously up the wall. Now, I'm presuming you're going to be talking about the main. No, actually, I should not be assuming. I was about to ask: is this for the main building or one of the other outbuildings? The main.
Oh, just the outbuilding. Well, I assume we snuck up to around where the outbuildings were, so therefore he's just shooting up the most convenient.
Okay, so we're talking
So
about the
it's
outbuildings.
stables, presumably.
Okay, right.
This is really just to get a vantage point to see around, so that we can maximise Peter's ability to sneak up on somebody.
Right. Okay, I understand.
That's really my perspective, but I think I need to make a sneak roll as well to make sure that by being up in a high spot doesn't make me more noticeable.
Once up there, just shout down and tell me who's the most eligible to kill.
My rash of good rolls continues. So that's a total of 21 on the stealth.
Okay.
This will eventually come to scupper me, but not thus far.
Okay. Professor successfully.
I think Bobo can do the sign language or
Okay.
something.
So I'm going to be putting these people in the ditch so no one can see them.
Okay.
Because my understanding of the description is when you're on one side of it, you can't actually see what's on the other side. Because the idea is to make it invisible.
So if they're patrolling the perimeter and the outbuildings are near the perimeter, which I have to assume is true,
Yeah, reasonably.
then Peter can hide behind the wall, and as the guy comes past, goes, "Have at thee."
yes.
And because I can see him coming as Professor Bobo, we should be able to give Peter sufficient warning to get
Yeah,
some
that's a
kind of
reasonable plan.
advantage
Okay, that sounds cool.
as surprise. How's that?
That sounds cool. How do I stab people again?
Just roll D20 and hope for the best.
But I get a special.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I get an advantage on any attack versus blah 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 blah.
Yeah, this is a surprise thing as well, so I think it's just advantage. You
I
just
think
roll
it is
with
advantage.
I get a bonus action each turn apparently. Does that mean I get to stab them twice? Cunning action bonus.
How about we have?
Oh, hang on. No.
Does this have an index?
It does, but the text is even smaller than the main.
The text is tiny. The text is itty bitty
Sneak
teeny.
attack. Once per turn.
Sneak attack. That sounds exactly
Being
like
at
what
first
we do.
level, you know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll.
And advantage is I roll twice and choose the highest one.
That is correct, yes.
Okay, yes, so that's what I'll be doing then, because I'm assuming I have an advantage.
Yes, I'd say
Yes,
that was fair.
yes.
That's we're trying to angle this so you have as much of an advantage as possible.
Can I attempt to poison the first one?
Yep, sure.
That's 1, and that's a 5. Okay.
Oh no.
Hang on. Am I with you? I can inspire
Yes.
you.
Okay.
Alright, roll a d6 and add it to.
Well, I get to do that anyway.
Why? Why do
But
you
I
do
only
that
add it to
anyway?
damage. Okay, roll in a d6. That's 5. That's 7. So what's my attack? It's a dexterity weapon.
What are you doing?
Oh, I get a +4. Hang on. 5. What did I roll on my d? What did I roll on my d6?
You rolled a 5 on that.
Yeah.
And you
then-
rolled literally a 1 on your DC.
Okay.
What, it was a 1?
Actually, I'm not sure.
I wasn't a 1.
Maybe it was a 2. I feel it was a 2.
Should I just re-roll it?
Yeah.
Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Should I just re-roll my d6 since nobody has a clue what I actually rolled?
Yes, may as well.
Okay, that's a 4. That's a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, yeah, that makes it by 3, so that's no problem.
Wow, we're lucky.
Okay, I dump him in. I dump him on the
Well,
other
does
side.
he have to do a poison saving throw?
Oh yes.
Now, what sort of difficulty would the poison be?
It's probably against his constitution.
That's a good
Yeah,
point,
but he has to know the potency of the poison.
Yeah,
Yeah, has he got a constitution saving throw?
the generic mercs.
Oh,
basically
generic
it's a
against
10.
poison.
Yeah, so just base 10, no modifier. He rolls a 7, so no. He
just
if he
goes
fails
prone.
his save,
I've only got 2 inspirations left before I sleep.
Okay, so we dump him behind the no barrier.
The no barrier is what it's called, is it?
We could hide him in
The
one of
no-no
the
barrier.
outbuildings.
The ho ho.
Do we?
The ha ha.
Do we
Well, what
hide
is
him-
your preference?
Do we hide him in an outbuilding?
Well, we've only got the stables, and I'm worried about spooking the horses.
All right.
Now, I was left behind when you were all stealthy pants.
Yeah, because you've got a stealth of 2.
Yes. So I am curious. Well, +2 anyway.
Plus, you're a bloody hippo.
I mean, yeah, I'm not exactly. Hello.
Do not worry,
wondering-
I am not here.
Shush!
I'm just,
I'm creeping around.
I'm just wondering where I am. That's all.
You're up on the hill observing the shenanigans.
Must be silhouetting the skyline like a monolith.
No, I'm going to
Good heavens,
assuming
what is that up there? It looks like a hippopotamus.
he's underneath the shade of the tree.
Get a mirror
He had-
out and
he
try
had-
and reflect the
He
light.
has got stealth, even if it's not as fabulous as yours, so he wouldn't know to actually, stay in the shadow. At least I certainly hope so.
What I would say is, compared to a lot of my other D&D characters, I've got miraculous stealth. But it's just that you guys have got insane stealth.
I assume you've got all that stuff for your guns. I mean, all that dexterity for your guns.
Yes.
Well, that's 1 down.
Yes.
Wisdom
How-
intelligence.
how-
5 to go.
How many? Well, there's probably like 12 of them, but are we trying to take out all 12
Oh, it's
of them?
on
'Cause that's
Apple
pushing
TV.
it.
I don't know, Hitman. Should we before we go into this
It's
play?
on Apple TV Plus.
I don't know.
Well, here is the thing: are you taking them all out? Are you
200
creating
minutes of
a
television show.
break
Yeah, we've
in
got
their
We've got Apple TV.
in
I
their
was going to.
guard pattern?
Probably
Sorry,
leave
movement
my
pattern.
We just
Sorry.
want,
I'm
we
not
just
gonna
want to
do
break
that
in their
now
guard
until I
pattern
see
so we
Tony.
everyone can sneak in.
Okay, in that case, make a perception
Exactly.
Plus it's
roll.
the worst one to have.
No, actually, it'd be
What he's on
What
is
is
always
it?
good
What am I
quality,
rolling
but there's
on?
not much.
it'd be perception.
Because Apple have done they've just done their own thing, which
Okay,
is
well that's 12 from there.
they just do their. It's only got their content on it that
Yeah.
they've made. So obviously they can only
Mr.
have
Bard,
so
do you
much
want
on
to make a perception check to work out how many of these idiots we have to take out so we can
Sure.
sneak in?
As I've
everybody?
indicated, they don't all follow exactly the same pattern, so it's kind of complicated to read. So you need to
11. I might not be able to work that out.
No.
11 did 12.
What's
Professor
happening?
Bobo, making perception rolls to figure out how many people you need to actually take out.
it. Professor Bobo no smoto. He rolled two.
Between you, you do not know
Oh, no.
how to
Oh,
calculate.
three of them should be enough, for frick's sake. 3 of them.
Okay.
I think that should be it.
Okay, make the second steady roll then.
17, I stab him easily.
He rolls a 5. He does not make his poison save. Okay, no problem. That's the second one.
So you killing all these people? Like an assassin?
Maybe.
Paralyzing them, I think.
Do I have like a stun setting on this?
No. You're actually stabbing people. There is no stun setting.
Oh, hang on. That's 14. Oh, hang on. I get 2 rolls, don't I?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's even better. That's like 22.
Okay, cool.
I do like the art. in the
No, I keep rolling crap. I'm sorry. He
I'll take out a 4th one just to be certain.
Okay.
Oh, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, that's
Okay, and
it.
final save against poison. Ooh, he makes his save.
Hang on. How much damage did I do when I stabbed him?
I have no idea. Daggers
you
do
roll for
D4 as I
Yeah,
recall.
D4. Roll a D4 if you're going to stab him.
That's not a D4.
That's not a D4.
Try again.
No, you're looking for a pointier one.
You're looking for the caltrop.
Don't step on it. It hurts.
Sure it's... Oh, hang on. Sure it's a D4?
Yes, for a dagger. Yeah.
Oh, I was using my rapier.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
Well,
That's a
you're
D8.
telling the story, mate. If you don't tell us,
I said from the
Use those
beginning.
ones.
I was confused. I think I used a D8 for my rapier.
Use those ones.
Yes.
And I'll use these ones.
And I get a
and
plus
then we can
6.
roll back from the end.
why do you roll a
What?
D6?
Why are you rolling a D6 if you get a plus 6?
Because it's a sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So I get my 7 plus that. So that's like 11 points damage.
Do you add your strength as well?
Oh, I don't think. I think it's just a
No, I
dexterity
think
based
it's
weapon.
it's a D8.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much damage do you do?
He thinks
Oh yeah, I had dexterity. I had dexterity to the damage as well. Oh Jesus. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
He's easily dead.
I probably murdered them all without the poison.
Yes.
Plunged in the rapier, and when you pulled it out, he's still beating heart was on the end.
Oh, dear.
I have incapacitated them.
What? All the guards?
Oh, no, just 4 of them.
4 of them. Yes.
How did you line them
I
all up
rolled
to?
them.
get-
They're rolled down in the ditch. No one can see them. We can now sneak in after the other guys have done one circuit.
Well, since we cleared some guards, do you want to take the rest of the party with us?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was the whole point of doing it.
Okay.
Yes.
Professor Bobo will now set up a flare.
Oh, screeching.
That's totally invalidating the whole point of the exercise.
No, we won't.
the sirens go off.
But how will we let the others know to come down?
Just wave them.
Actually, Professor Bobo will be up on the roof.
Come
I say,
Come here!
Bobo's waving.
Come here!
Okay,
Ooh, what was that? Was that a bird?
I come down in my usual stealthy fashion.
Ooh.
I guess we'll all have to try and
One-
do some
I
stuff.
will
Now-
go investigate. And then there are my bodies in the
pause,
ditch.
just pause for 1 second. As is typical for games, for D&D groups, we keep forgetting about possible NPC involvement. Did you bring Mellifleur?
Who's Mellifleur?
Who?
The cleric? The NPC cleric? You were paying him last time?
When you never mentioned this guy once tonight.
I know, like I said, we keep forgetting the NPC.
We include
mentioned
Saxon.
him, but everybody ignored
Mellifleur.
Including the Gaze Master. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Where's Mellifleur's sheet?
I had to recreate it.
Oh, well, definitely I want Mellifleur then if you had to recreate it.
I assume we're all.
That's the Warforged.
Mellifleur.
I assume we're all.
The Warforged.
Stealthing.
The robot
Oh,
man.
I was
Ooh.
rolling the dice. I thought you were
Well,
simulating the
construct.
elephant.
With plant innards.
Yep.
Yes.
It's my new technique. Don't.
That looks
I'm
worse
afraid
than
it's
me
not
rolling the
complete because I
dice.
didn't actually add weapons.
It's like having a siege.
But, so, to get back to the original question,
Worked.
is Mellifleur with you?
Yes.
Or is
Yes.
he back at the...
No.
Yes, with the extra yes.
Okay. And like I said, I have not completed that, so I have no idea what his skill levels are.
That's all right.
Will we have?
We totes will.
So what do we do?
Meanwhile, I'm
Just charging
I'm
no,
Galumfinger down.
I think we're all
Mhm.
sneaking down to the extent that we can.
Yep. Okay.
I rolled a total of 15 for my sneak as Alboin Vincien.
I shall roll for my stealth.
Mhm.
I roll a 5.
Oh dear.
If there's no one here to see you, we should be okay. Since that was the whole point of taking people out.
Yes. Nevertheless, with something as bad as that, I just want to. No, they roll quite well. Bad,
That's how I
sorry,
roll
out of
with sneaks.
6. I keep rolling under, and I keep rolling under 8, as a matter of fact. So I'll
They hear a thumping noise, but they think it's something else.
Time for a sleep spell.
Yeah, basically.
My goodness, the jub birds are bad at this time of year.
What?
Oh dear. Is something wrong?
Oh God.
Did you hear something?
Brain just stopped.
It was either a hippo jumping or a jub bird. Ah, it's obviously a jub bird.
There's kind of no point now, but I just realised I had a spell that could have done exactly what I could have done for sneaking. I have a thing called Misty Step, which means I could basically teleport to a place I can see.
My character has Misty Step.
Not in this game, you don't.
My character has missed his step. I come down here and nobody seems to have noticed me, so I just look slightly proud of my feat of stealth.
So what? We're just going to break.
We can hear you coming from a mile away.
But
Well,
we're
what
better-
is your plan? Are you going to go inside? Are you going to murder everybody? Are you going to stealth around inside and suss out the place?
So if this is, I'm imagining, right?
We've
for
already
some
murdered
reason-
4 people to get here.
For some reason, I'm imagining something the equivalent of a Georgian manor from Pride and Prejudice
Yeah.
or something similar.
Yeah.
So
except with dead people outside.
So I'm imagining like full-length glass doors on the bloody, facing out to the back veranda or the back croquet lawn. That's what we'll call it from now
Is
on.
it walkthrough?
I imagine it is night
So
time.
in other words, we can. No.
No,
we
it's
do-
not night time.
Well, I don't know.
I was
I
actually.
reckon. I thought it was like the middle of the day.
Yeah.
I was taking it to be the middle of the day, but however, let's complicate things. We already did collective work on your contacts way back in session 3, I think it was, and we came up with perpendicular Burton and flat Ernie. Let's take a vote. Who wants what time of day? Do we want early morning? Do we want midday? Do we want late afternoon?
Well,
do we want
given that
midnight?
other things happened during the day,
Yes.
then I'm going to say it's at least the latter part of the day. So maybe it's
Sure.
like late afternoon.
Late afternoon.
Like the sun is starting to go down.
Okay. The sun is say half an hour from setting.
Sure.
Okay.
So,
Let's wait half
you've
an
got you got the glass doors facing onto the croquet lawn, right?
Mhm.
That's what where you might have your tea in of the morning or something.
Beautiful.
And so, can we look through the glass doors and see if we can see anything inside the house,
Yes. Yes. Now,
or the windows, or
thinking
something
about
similar.
where.
Or the murder holes. or
Can we get into Downton Abbey?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Downton Abbey.
I would say where you are at the moment is in a large open room, appropriate for being opened up as a ballroom, or alternatively simply being used as a dining hall.
Okay. So now we have to disguise ourselves as serving staff
And just wander through.
and just wander through because they never look at you anyway, so they're not going to
Well,
recognise
you
you.
need to strangle them and stick them in the cupboard. And then you take the clothing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nobody notices that one of them is a giant hippo person.
No.
Oh no, this is very much a multi-species society.
So
Nobody will possibly notice.
When did we hire a giant hippo person as the pool boy? When did that happen?
Stop being so racist.
I'm not that fat.
I'm used to such racist comments from such
Actually,
a
hippo people are probably excellent at maintaining pools.
because they're unimaginative and they just keep following the instructions.
Well, I was going for semi-aquatic, but never mind.
Yeah, swimming.
Well, there's that too. We understand pools.
They
They poop in it.
They poo in it.
It's a pool.
They poo in the
Well,
pool.
no, but we're on the
Poop in
sentient
pool.
here. We don't do
It's a
that.
Poopy pool.
But only on purpose.
The hippos poop the pool. It's all Dave's fault.
Well, then we'll put Professor Bobo in charge of the pool. then.
He's even worse. He's a monkey. He'll just throw it around
He'll just
places.
fling shit into it.
Now that's racist.
Well, of course we're going to throw shit at them.
It's the done thing.
That's the point when you pull out your Webley. Webley in the face time.
We're so jumping around in time. I think it's now the 1950s somehow, but never mind.
Oh,
Anyway, let's.
I had to shoot him for dressing up as a maid.
Are we going to just try and? Are we just going to try sneaking into the house? Is that what we're up to now?
So there's too many of us to sneak into the house.
It's like we don't even know where this guy is. I was hoping we'd spot him or something on the way in, but no.
sorry, the crime boss or Miranda's dad?
Miranda's dad.
Or indeed anybody.
Or anybody,
He'll
actually.
probably be stuck in a dungeon somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, if he's being held prisoner, he's not going to be wandering around taking allowances on the croquet lawn.
Well, as I said before, he might have been in the stables. But he doesn't
There is
appear to
no
be.
way we're going to hide 6 or 7 of us, creep around a house like fucking Scooby.
No, of course not.
So what are we going to do then? Because we're on the bloody tea porch and next to the croquet lawn.
Plot complications. Somebody comes out to light the various sconces.
Oh, let's
What are
just-
you doing?
Let's just kill him and storm the place.
Really?
4, 3.
Well, we better get rid
Kill
of
him
him.
and
Pete.
storm
Kill
the
him,
place.
Pete.
Get rid
Kill
of
him,
him.
Pete. Kill him, Pete.
Do the thing.
I stabbed him. Hang on, I get advantage because he doesn't know I'm there because he's an idiot. Yep, he's dead.
Natural 20.
Okay, yes, okay. You
Roll him in the ditch. Wait for the next one. They'll realise
Okay, I'm
the
going to put
sconces
this
aren't
down.
lit.
Hold on.
They'll realise the sconces aren't lit and they'll send someone else.
That's exactly what happens in Hitman.
Yep.
You end up with a pile of bodies in one spot. Oh, it's that guy. Boop. Oh, it's that guy. Boop.
You know, the only game I've ever seen that has characters respond even vaguely realistically to a dead guy is Evil Genius.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them look and go, okay, it's suspicious that there's a dead guy here, so get out and produce a camera from nowhere and take a photo of it. Others say, oh no, it's Kevin, and just stand there looking upset.
I just kidnapped those people.
Well, that's a
tortured them.
perfect time to knock them over the head,
Okay.
isn't it?
Well, and that's the point, but you know.
Anyway,
Okay, Ray, make a deception check.
Alright, what's happening?
what's happening?
It's an
to you,
idea.
Ray?
Ray! Oh no!
12.
Okay. It occurs to you if somebody's been sent out to light the sconces.
Actually, sorry.
mhm.
Sorry.
No, don't. He's already
9.
giving information. No, don't say that.
Oh,
Ray.
no!
Don't say
Don't,
9.
don't take
No, this
that.
is really quite easy. I was only going to go for a 7. It occurs to you if somebody's been sent out to light the sconces, then the fact that the sconces haven't been lit because they're actually dead might be taken as suspicious.
Let's light
Maybe
the
you should
sconces.
actually light the sconces very quickly yourselves.
Okay.
We're lighting the sconces.
Unless, of course, you actually want to leave them unlit so that people come out to investigate their absence so that you can kill them
we
as
just
well.
set fire to the house
There are
and then
options.
do stuff
Just
with the
saying.
computer.
I just I puff my pipe to a flame, light one.
Let's just
Okay.
light the sconces.
I lit my first one because I got my pipe.
Can we just sneak into the house? Let's just sneak into the house.
In the house.
It's a great way to force something to happen. So let's do it.
I'll just poison everyone we meet
Just a
in
couple
the
of
house.
Not all of us.
And not the hippo.
Not the
Okay, so someone we should guard the the exit for the inner the away team, if you
I'm
will.
just murdering everybody out
So
here.
I'll stand outside the door.
So
and
are we
shower.
going for the normal away team
Is
of,
there anyone I'm not murdering?
of Professor Bobo, whoever
Yeah.
you are, and
Yep,
And-
one of the three
and-
of us. Alright.
He went into this with such a good attitude of
We've
not actually
literally
hurting
murdered
people.
the guy who lights the lights. Next we're killing the scullery maid. It's like,
Are we ready?
no, let's do this.
Snake.
Yeah, 19.
17.
Oh God!
I rolled like 25 or
Professor
something.
Bobo got
23.
12.
Professor Bobo.
17.
Okay.
We did it because it's a majority rule system.
It is
Yeah,
the
that's
majority
great.
rule
Yes,
set.
yes, it is. Sorry, thank you. That's good. Okay, you successfully.
Yay! I missed.
Where are you actually going?
Now where are we going? We're gonna
There
try
was
and
a
go
suggestion
down.
I don't know
from
the layout
no.
of this place.
Peter made the suggestion that he might be down
He'll
in
be
the
in the
dungeon.
Let's try and go
But as
down.
you say, you don't know the
I think
layout,
it
so
was
you
Ray
wouldn't
who
know
said that,
where
Yes.
the entrance to any dungeon
Okay,
is.
but
Alternatively, he could be
Well,
being held
basically,
prisoner
look-
in a garret.
Look for stairs going
Yeah,
down.
we're going to look for stairs going down. We'll try down first.
Cellar
Okay,
is
perception
probably
roll.
the
Yes.
word for it.
The wine cellar. He'll be stuck in the
Find
wine
some
vat.
wine.
In
I
the
want to
cellar.
drink it.
In the wine vat.
God. It's the Wizard of Wines all over again.
Cheeky little red.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, in that case, please make. I presume perception roll would do for searching for.
I have no perception, but I rolled a 12.
Don't do that. Don't roll for the group if you have no perception.
I have -2 for perception.
Well, we didn't ask you to perceive shit.
Well, other people can perceive at the same time. So
But they haven't.
Was there any shit to
Fly.
perceive?
You don't go, oh, I might perceive now.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
multiple people can perceive at the same time.
That's not how the Force works.
Yes, it is. Make a roll.
Already did.
But he has that.
Oh, God, I'm not going to...
You can find stairs down. They are not really hidden stairs or anything like that. They're not secret doors.
Are they going to be creepy wooden stairs?
Ooh, that's a good question. Hold on a
Oh,
second.
say.
Stop asking
Call me a
questions.
hippo,
Roll a
Scrapple.
6
I
or
am a
no. Plot complication says no sticky stairs.
I wasn't the first to do it.
I'm sneaking now.
Okay.
We're gonna
18.
Sneak again.
It was a
Yep.
race.
What's your roll?
20,
18?
20 altogether.
18.
We won. We
Down the
defeated
stairs we go.
Okay. As you head
We-
towards the stairs, you hear
What?
people working over in
Fair
the
enough, okay.
kitchen. There's
Hang on.
obviously preparation for something happening.
Good, let's
Um,
not murder them.
As you just pass the door, somebody begins to come out, but with your fabulous stealth, you
We hide
duck.
behind the door.
Well, no, you duck up against the wall and slightly out of sight.
Oh,
They walk
Professor
down
Bobo's
in
on
the
the ceiling.
Yep, they walk down that way, and they do not see you over
What's this?
behind them.
Weirdo.
I love it's always fun when somebody's like hanging on the ceiling.
You hate it
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it's vampires
this sounds
doing
like the first into Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse thing, where they're all on the ceiling.
Definitely not what I'm thinking of.
it. No.
I'm thinking of a vampire in the corner.
Forces all his subjects.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why?
Because they're just painful to you. He likes it. He's so evil.
Yeah.
I like pain.
Oh.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, so we get into this room where that person just came from?
No,
What were they carrying
no,
it
no.
out?
they were carrying
They come
out
from the kitchen.
food.
We're
They
not
came from
going
the
there.
kitchen. They came out of the kitchen and they went off this way.
Oh,
You've
okay,
just
so
already
we know
passed
we-
down
yes,
that way.
okay.
Let's go in the other direction.
Right, we're going in the other
There's
direction.
the
We're going
story,
down.
mate. How's your
Yes.
Right, we move down.
Jesus,
Okay.
no.
There is a door. You try it. It is locked.
Yes, I've
Do you
killed
want
all
to
the
do-
women.
Shush.
Do you have anything to open doors? Doors are locked.
Doors
Don't
are
say
locked.
fucking hand. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But I have claws.
Pistol.
No,
Are they
no.
good? Are they good for unlocking doors?
I have one of those.
It's
I'm
unlocked.
not using it.
Well,
Do you
there's the
have
stealth.
thieves' skill tools
That
for
sounds like
unlocking
something
doors,
you
or
might
are
have.
you going to assassinate the door?
I don't have. Hang on.
No.
I don't have lockpicking. I don't think.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
What does
have
about
advised.
Professor Bobo? Does he have lockpick?
What is
I'm
Professor
looking,
Bobo?
I'm looking at Professor Bobo now.
Exactly.
What is he?
What is he? What's
He's a
his-
ranger.
Well, he might.
He might.
He is a ranger.
I'll just keep repeating what he says.
He says.
I'm
Yes,
looking. I
he
don't
says.
see anything that's particularly useful.
I have dash. That
He has
doesn't
an
help us.
explorer's pack, which I doubt has lockpicks in it.
This is correct.
Now let's have a look. Sneak attacks.
But you are what, an assassin, are you?
No, well, that's just the class I chose to be like a swashbuckler character.
Yeah.
So I wasn't actually thinking in terms of going around.
That's all
murdering
right. If
all
you've
the
got
people.
the skills, then why are you whinging?
Yeah, but I don't have the skills for lockpicking.
You know, don't you just have generic rogue skills?
I don't know. I don't know how this works. I thought if I had the skill, it would be written down somewhere.
That does seem plausible, doesn't it?
What skill are you hunting for?
They wouldn't know if I can lockpick.
We got to lock the door.
Bling!
It's defeating us so far.
Hang on, does the bard have lockpicking?
I'm looking at it, I think I do.
I have hide.
Keep in mind, there's no actual skill for lockpicking. It's
Sleight of
actually the
hand?
ability.
So what do you use?
At first level, what's this?
Question.
Your proficiency. What is this saying? At first level, choose 2 of your skill proficiencies or one of your skill proficiencies, and your proficiency with thieves' tools, which you probably didn't choose.
Yes, that would probably be it. You'd be using a proficiency roll on your thieves' tools.
Picking a lock requires dexterity skill check and the use of thieves' tools.
Well, I don't have thieves tools. Well, proficiency thieves tools.
Typically have a standard difficulty class of 15.
Here's an
Okay.
idea. Can I listen at the door?
If you have proficiency bonus,
Yes,
also
you
use the
certainly
proficiency
can.
bonus to result of a dexterity check. You can always just thump the door down.
With my monkey arms.
Sleight of hand. That's not
I have navigator's tools. That's not going to do anything. My I assume I'm rolling on perception for this. 11 in total.
Okay. You can hear distant sounds. They are muffled by distance, but there's definitely loud bellowing of something in pain.
Loud bellowing of something in pain. In the distance.
In the distance.
So not
Behind the door.
Behind the door.
some distance behind the door by the sounds of things.
Well, if we can't get the door open by lockpicking, we're going to have to barge it. Okay,
Well, we
yes,
could-
it'll create
Hang on,
noise.
why don't we
Could you
just...
barge
no,
it
Can we
stealthily?
try the
Hang on.
handle first to see if it's
You
actually
have
locked?
tried to
Okay.
handle. You've
Is
seen
this-
it's locked. Look around.
So, Saxon, has this gone under the house? So we descended the stairs, so we were on the ground. We came in on the ground, and now this is down.
It's a quite ornamental entrance in the sense that on ground level you've got a couple of steps leading down, say half a floor down, and then you've got a bit of a further corridor, and then you've got the door. You've presumably got more stairs going downstairs beyond it, but you're not 100% sure.
Would there be, from what was scattered around the house, would there be another way in? Would I think, or is it underground? I can't
Oh.
see it.
We're underground.
That's a good question.
So could we go back outside and then look around for another way to get in through a window or something rather than just this door?
Oh, you mean if like there's like a bay window or
Yeah.
something like up the top?
I hadn't thought of that. You could certainly try.
Transom.
That's the scariest thing a DM says. You may certainly try.
Make a perception roll.
We're not going to feed the monkey.
Yeah,
Oh, 13.
Ooh.
yeah.
20.
No
9.
problem. There is. There's actually
Professor
some
Bobo is permanently distracted.
ornamental things like coat racks and stuff, and
Yeah.
also hanging things. There's actually a set of keys on the door. Sorry, on the wall, on these racks and stuff, over on the left-hand side.
I will go and grab for the keys.
Okay.
Try one of the keys in the lock.
Quietly. Quiet.
It takes 4 tries, but you eventually find the
Find
key,
the
which
right
actually
key.
find the right key to get in. Yes.
Let's go!
Well, let's not barge in there. It might be.
Well,
That was
the distance, it sounded like it was in the distance. It didn't sound like it was right behind
Oh,
the
okay.
door.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
we
think-
open it carefully.
I don't think they'll hear us over the yelling if he's yelling
Yeah,
his
but
head off.
like, what if it's a really squeaky door?
Oh,
that's why you.
Well,
No, I already
Roll
rolled
review.
for. No, hold on a second.
That's
I already
why
rolled for
you
plot
can roll
complications. There were no squeaky
Well, just take a screwdriver and
floorboards.
unscrew
So
the
let's
door.
say
Then
there's
we
no
won't have to
squeaky
worry
doors.
about
Okay, we open it.
Mhm.
What's behind door number 1?
Is it green door?
Oh god.
If this is one of your fucking things where a guy is pinned like a butterfly up on the wall or something, like some messed up shit that you did last time, I'm not going to be
Oh no
impressed.
no! It's that's it's.
I'm
I'm
it's
really feeling a bit.
it is a
miffed that I'm
completely
standing
different type of
looking
messed
bored
up
guarded
shit.
outside.
Well, when we start yelling, you can
Don't
barge in
worry,
and
I'm
kill
with you.
everyone. Beginning with
Okay.
the scullery maid.
You
You don't
yeah,
really
you
just
go
It
down
kills the
a
sound with
bit.
the screaming.
Weirdo.
You've got a bit of corridor which leads down another bit of stairs, and you come out into a large amphitheater type thing.
Am I still hearing the moaning
Yes,
It's
from
an amphitheater?
that thing
further
over
on?
there.
Okay, well, let's keep.
So
Yeah,
this,
let's
this
go.
is an underground
This is underground.
arena of some description.
Yes, there is an underground arena.
What, like a
You've got
gladiatorial
The
pit?
gimp might be asleep.
Can we retcon something in?
What is it?
Can the main team leave a trail
Hang on.
of
Breadcrumbs.
icons, effectively
Why?
breadcrumbs?
How are we going to get lost in here?
That's
So
it.
that
So that the rescue team can
so
find
that
us.
GIF and I can come in and rescue them.
Because no one will ever see this trail we're leaving.
No, I don't know.
By
I've
an
seen it.
amphitheater, so like there's like viewing things all around or something?
What's actually happening is you've got something which is about 3 stories tall. You have come in on a level which is 1 story above the floor of this amphitheater, and there's a circular walkway around the edge of the room. The room is about 50 feet across. Now,
He's not going to be here.
Fight Club?
This, I'm thinking
No.
it's a bullfighting ring.
birthing chamber. Well, need a roll on people
It's
to
a
recognise.
birthing chamber in an arena. What is this?
It's a very interesting game for the rich.
This
I
must
will
be
need you to make a roll to recognise the species which is actually in here, which is groaning and bellowing in pain.
Is it enormous?
Yes.
It's a xenomorph. Run! I failed to identify the thing.
I rolled a natural
might have a
20.
Okay.
Professor Bobo
Oh,
is a
it's
There
professor.
is a species now. The
24.
player is not going to. Yeah, this will be fine for you and both days. The players probably don't recognise this, but the characters certainly do.
Oh, God.
There is a species in Spelljammer which are called the Neogi, also known as the spider eels. They are a nasty,
Oh, they're not
nasty.
just psycho slavers. I know exactly what these thickos are.
Oh, okay, good. Do you want to
Please
describe it?
explain. No, you do the explaining.
Yeah.
It's xenomorph for
Shushy.
sentient.
Shushy,
Yeah,
wushy.
they're a nasty race of slavers, very nasty disposition. They procreate by, at the end of their age, they procreate parthenogenically. All of their young develop inside their bellies and eat their way out.
Oh,
the
God.
the creature in here is
Who came up with this weirdo thing?
whoever the hell was writing for TSR back during 2nd edition.
They needed a good chapter
this-
therapist.
What are these things called, Saxon?
Neogi.
How do you spell it?
Oh, you'll love the
Neogi,
picture of them.
I'm going for it now.
also known as spider eel.
That's it.
That's what these things are.
Mother.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, this Neogi.
I know what they look like.
Yes, show Dave.
Hello. Help me.
That's not
Save me
disturbing,
and
is
I'll
it?
be your bestest
Hello?
buddy.
Oh wow. That's
After I
lovely.
murder you and use you to breed my young.
This one has all the hallmarks because of its size and obvious mindless state as it writhes around in pain, bellowing, of being
Oh,
at the end of its life cycle. It's what's called the Great Old Master stage, and it's going to give birth real soon now.
To an army of freaks.
Now,
Yes, I've found a picture of one giving birth.
yes, and the young burst out and eat the flesh of its parenter.
And probably us as well if we're around.
Now,
There's something
we're-
around.
Yeah, within the last half hour, so let's go for the cliffhanger. Outside, Virgil and Bosun,
And Elboyne.
and Elboyne, and probably
And-
Renifler as well.
And the cleric.
And the NPC cleric. You see off in the distance, the running lights of a very large ship. Make a perception roll, please.
All of us?
No, just once you're outside.
The ones that
Oh,
are
yeah.
there,
People can
outside.
see the sky.
and not you.
13.
Owlboy
No
can see.
problem.
Owlboy can see the ground.
Did anybody make a successful roll against 10?
Maybe we could have sailed the ship.
Not Owlboy.
Yep, okay. The running lights and the vague silhouette against the darkening sunset look very spider-like.
Oh, great.
You
Who the
would
hell
guess
is
it's
this
probably
one?
one of the Nyogi mine spider
Sorry?
spaceships, which means they're
Professor Bobo did.
Oh,
He's running Urban's character.
What was that? Sorry.
against the darkening
Spider
sky.
ship is
The silhouette of what you'd call a mine spider, which is the spider-shaped spaceship that the Nyogi fly. So obviously some other Nyogi have turned up for the birthing ceremony.
So these
It's
will be
about
the
to get
guests.
crowded where you are, but unfortunately the people down in the dungeon don't realise it yet.
All right.
Oh, psychos.
Yes.
This will be exciting.
No, they're psycho. They're dealing with these guys. They're
How do
psychos.
you spell Neo?
They're all psycho.
Neogi.
It's like being Jewish and inviting the Nazis into your house.
Yes.
How large is this thing? Like, is it
Blocking
is
out
it as
the
big as a
sun.
cow? Is it as like is
Probably
it?
about, let's see, Nyogi generally are something like 6 foot, I think. When the grand old masters get to that stage, they double or perhaps triple in size. So you're about the size of a cow or slightly larger.
Do we want this thing to live?
No,
Or are we just being racist jerks?
no.
Probably not, because nobody likes the Nyogi. They're slavers. They're really nasty work.
That's a slightly different variant on the theme.
What are
But
we?
has it actually done anything evil to us?
They're
Not to you
evil.
personally, no.
They're utterly evil.
If the characters reckon, which a couple of characters did, that it was Nyogi, then
Mhm.
those characters would know what they're like. You
Yes.
know what they're like.
Yes.
Should we attack it then?
I'm sure Professor Bobo.
It's about the
Pretty-
burst
I
out
would make
thousands
the
of young
observation
people.
without
No.
even having to ask you to actually make the
So-
roll for knowledge on this. If this creature is in Grand Old Master stage, it's
dead
effectively
anyway.
dead. He's got young developing inside of it, the younglings, and they're going to, in a very short time, especially
Burst
from
out.
when the visitors actually arrive, you're expecting sometime within the next few hours that those are going to burst out of it and eat its parental alive, and that'll be the end of it. So one way or another, he's going to die anyway. If you want to do it yourselves, fine. Otherwise, the problem is going to take care of itself.
But
Got worse things to worry about.
Yes.
Lots of
So
little
if we
babies.
see a
but the
Nyogi-
guests
No,
have
the
arrived.
guests
See a
in their
Nyogi
freaking
ship
ship
arrive.
of doom.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
However, us Bobos down in the basement don't know that.
Yes, you do
We are
not know that
basement
yet.
Bobos.
The Hindenburgs turned up
And that is basically where we'll leave off for the evening on that.
On that fateful moment.
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
Bad things are about to go down.
how
How?
are we?
Just leave them on the table.
Just leave them on the table.
Don't put them in your special.
Don't
Just
put
leave
them special
on the table.
on the table,
And they'll be here
and
next
then
time.
they'll be here. We'll look. I'll put them in some semi-net pile.
Nessamanama.
Black.
Now, are you having your operation next time we get?
Yes. When is your operation due? The
Oh, I
13th
think
of
we've
August.
probably got one more.
13th of August, wasn't it?
Let me consult my
Entertain you.
calendar. So it is the 26th of it's the 24th of January.
High tea with the King of England.
July. We're 24th of July.
The next role-playing session is the 7th of August,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be in hospital the
Following
week.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be back for the following role-playing session.
Ah, what a
Possibly.
fortuitous piece of timing.